I'm only going to just review a little of what we have been viewing these few days of the review from chapter 10 on the Dharma Masters. Just going to take about half an hour, and later on, I'm also very excited. We're going to listen to our newly commissioned volunteers to share. Okay, so I'm going to begin. Today it's the 5,000 disciples presenting, including me inside. All right. So for these past few days, we've been listening to chapter 10 for the Dharma Masters, and in the beginning, we know that for the whole earlier chapters of the Lotus Sutra, we've been seeing various venerables, the top disciples, being predicted of Buddhahood, from Shariputra to the Mu Jianlian, the four disciples, and so on and so forth. And then now we reach these finals, the second final stage, where where anyone, as long as anyone, when they hear, when they see, when they manage to listen to even just one verse or one sentence from the Lotus Sutra, and then feel rejoiced, very happy to listen, to hear Lotus Sutra, that, wow, helping others, that's awesome job. It's awesome stuff. And when someone, after hearing this, is very, very happy, such a person, the Buddha says, he will give prediction to it. And why? Why? Once I was sharing this with one of our pure practitioner, Sipo, and he was telling me that this is very important, because that one verse, that one sentence, or even just hearing the name of the Wondrous Lotus Sutra is a seed. It's a seed. Imagine, just look at this world. What do we see? It's all kinds of various stuff. And, even when you share with others, helping others is good. In this era, it's a kind of, it's not a guaranteed stuff. It's not that helping others you actually need to convince someone that you need to help others. But to our mind is, why is there need to be a reason to be a bodhisattva, to help someone, to make the world a better place? There's really much a reason, but it's in this era that even speaking of helping others or thinking of becoming a better person, it's something that needs to be convinced. So if anyone would rejoice at this hearing of becoming a bodhisattva, of this bodhisattva's path, and rejoice in it, that's really wondrous affinity. And it becomes a seed. It's just like we have heard of many cases where maybe the brother or sister was before just a member, or just heard of Tzu Chi before, know it's a good organization, but haven't really participated in it, just know Tzu Chi. But because of that hearing of Tzu Chi before, so at a later time, when he met maybe some difficulties, he was remembered that, oh, there's Tzu Chi, they could help. And so met Tzu Chi, Tzu Chi really helped, and then link up this whole affinity. And then so at the end, becoming a volunteer. We heard many of such stories. So really, every chance to meet is a wondrous affinity, and it's a seed. And that seed is very important. So that is why when we go on and meet our members or our peoples, we interact and we share the goodness. Yeah. In fact, I was searching the Google for advertisements, and this is what I see. And I was actually quite happy that we did this bunch of stuff. There was actually something that's good. You see that the red box, this was by the WWF, the World Wildlife, that used toilet papers to show that each toilet paper you use is reducing the forest in the Amazon forest. So that's interesting. And in fact, you could see many, when I was scrolling now, I see quite a few, quit smoking advertisements. They are coming up within this bunch of all the other advertisements, which I thought was awesome. Again, these are seeds among this degenerating era that would really help to make this world a better place. So we hope we could all become this kind of seeds. And then we know that once as each of these seeds, we got a chance to be at the end to also attain Buddhahood as well. Of course, this listening of one phrase, one verse, one sentence is not just listen before. We got to listen into our hearts, and then in the future, Buddha predicts that we'll all become Buddhahood. It's all because as long as there's the seed, as long as the seed is there, then their affinity will come. There'll be the sunlight, there'll be the rain, there'll be the water, there'll be the air, and then the seed will grow. If there isn't even a seed, then even as there's sunlight, there's air, there's wind, there's no seed to grow. So as long as there's the seed, it will grow. But now that we all are here, we have listened to the Lotus Sutra, and we all rejoice in it, how to attain Buddhahood? And in the Lotus Sutra, many times Buddha has said that, to all the different disciples, for example, this is Shariputra, that you have to, in the future age, limitless and boundless kalpas, make offerings to thousands of billions of Buddhas, and you will ask yourself, like, can we do it? How's it possible? So many Buddhas, and then we know that Buddha only come once in the kalpas, so don't know how many times. So how could it possible to meet thousands of Buddhas, and when would it come? Be our time. So Master gave us some hope. She said in 2011, which was January 10th, she said, everyone has Buddha nature, and everyone around us who is not a Buddha. Why not look at it this way? If we take everyone we come into contact with as Buddha, as present Buddha, as future Buddha, or maybe it's not within us. Maybe there are past Buddhas coming, manifesting. So with such reverent minds, we treat everyone with respect, gratitude, and love. And, that's a really good idea. So let's try counting if we can meet. How many do we need? Thousands, and billions of Buddhas. Okay, let's try counting if we can actually meet that number. Okay, so for example, every day we care for our family members. So that's maybe the average. We have about 4 in the family. So that's, and for 365 days we do that. So that's not bad. We have 4 digit number just like 4 numbers. So for our family members, and at work we are friendly to our colleagues. We help each other. We together collaborate in our work as well, and then doing good jobs. For example, agricultural work, or don't do the kind of producing cigarettes, or the kind of, so 正命, right, livelihood is important. Find a good job that does good for the society, and then even at work, we are also creating good affinities. So for example, at work, we also meet maybe daily about 10 people, and we smile to them. So that's good affinity created every day from work. So we could calculate 12 months, 20 days, working days every day, 10 people each. So maybe about 2,400. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Okay. And then we interact with our city members once a month, maybe about 10 families, and in a family each. So that adds another 480. Not too bad. Of course, interacting with members, important. We don't just go there and collect money. We go there and give care, and then even we hope to inspire more of such love. In fact, each time we go there is a chance for the members to also share their love. And then during the interaction, we share with them stories of what has been happening, what's been happening in the world. Well, that they can also join the volunteer as well. And such interactions are good affinities. And that we create 480 every day, every year. So sounds good. Right, and then we go for monthly home visits. We all go, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, good, yes. So this is about 10 families every month. We go so there's about another 480 every year. We make good affinities because we don't just go there, say hi. we go there and really give them care and make them stand up and maybe even become a volunteer, a recycling volunteer also. So such is good opportunities again. All right, we go for 熏法香, we go for 读书会, we go for 共修, that, okay, counts about 135. Even if we just go and listen, because that is important. That is important. It's like every time when I sit here, I always find it good affinity because someone actually is willing to listen to me. And that's, I don't know, is it 28 years all day, every Saturday, you want to listen to me. But everyone willing to listen, it's just good affinity. And in the same way, when every morning, for us especially, as we were sitting in the main hall, listening to Master, if everyone else, we were just saying yes and dozing off. And I think as much, of course, for Zhang, it doesn't really matter. 不增不减 because she will still speak, but because of her compassion. But for us normal speakers, when we see down there everyone dozing off, even if we have the best stories in our mind, you just feel so. Of course, every Saturday I don't see you, so it doesn't really feel. Yeah, so it's okay. But but even as a participant, if we can be very joyous in listening, that's important too. So that creates good affinities. So 135 every year, maybe. And we go for camps, and we participate in all the working groups. We were 生活组, 疗房组, 相机组, 机动组, and all those. And it's very important because no matter how good the program was, if we go back to our dormitory and realize our beds weren't done yet, or the food wasn't that nice, then that's just minus of the whole feeling, the whole atmosphere, the whole wondrous creation, the touching moments of the camp. In fact, many of the touching moments were behind the scene. Every time we look at the Yuan Dai, we see all our volunteers. Many a time our camp is one-to-one service, and seeing all this is just amazing affinities, and each of us working in a working group are important. So no matter which part, even we are just a participant, again, it's good affinity that we create with everyone at camp. And so, for example, if we go for 2 camps each year, I know we all go for more. So there's about another 1,000 already. A lot. Amazing. So, and again, we all keep the 10 precepts, right? Yes. So that's making good affinity with the global Tzu Chi people. Of course, keeping good precepts is good affinity with everyone we meet because we keep our precept. We don't kill. We don't speak falsified words. So everyone we meet, we are making good affinities. But that's just counts. For example, with the global Tzu Chi volunteers. Why? Because we keep the precepts, so that everyone has faith towards this uniform we wear. So when we get commissioned, suddenly we gain the virtue of a Tzu Chi member, a Tzu Chi people. It's not as if we already have the virtue, but somehow when we wear the uniform, everyone look at us and said, wow, you're a Tzu Chi member, you must be really, really good. And then when they need help, they will come and find us. It's not as if we have the virtue, but because of the fact that we wear this uniform, we gain that virtue that every Tzu Chi member cultivated together. And we 沾的光呢，沾那个光. So and just by keeping the precepts. So again, with this we create good affinities with all our Tzu Chi members. And from last year, 2016, we already have 94,000 commission members around the world. So that's good stuff. The numbers keep increasing. If we were in the future a silent mentor, or in the future we will organ donations, then there's 10 families, and that's 4 medical students that in maybe next 30 years they are going to be a doctor, and then for 12 months, for 20 working days, and each day helping 30 patients. That's 864 people that's going to get help because of this in the future. Everyone sign up? Okay. And if we go for 环保, and everyone, we all do 环保, right? 5 R's: refuse, reduce, reuse, repair, and recycle. We all do that. Yes, 5 R. And of course, we don't do that to earn money. Yes, we don't do that. So yes, good. So for that, we are creating good affinity. And with who? 7.6 billion people in the world. Because, and of course, we are not even counting our children and children and children, or our next generation to come. So, say every week, we have all been doing environmental protection. That's good opportunities to 7.6 billion people. Now, if we are vegetarians, yes, we are. Yes, we are. All right. Every year, 56 billion animals are slaughtered. So, that's everyone, every day, every meal, with 56 billion affinities. Wow, awesome, right? So we add it all together. Well, 4 multiplied 3. Okay, I don't. Okay, so and say for example, we have been in Tzu for 30 years, and with lifetime and lifetime after that, that's, I don't know how to count this. 8 should be 18,000 billions, and with all the numbers behind. Yeah, there's 15 zeros. Okay, but we know. And counting, because lifetime and lifetime, we are going to continue in this. Of course, there's not yet 100,000 亿那由他100,000万亿 it's not that yet, but we know we are in the right direction. It's really counting, right? So we are really in the right direction. And of course, if Master has been teaching us that if each of our thoughts is on a path, and we always care for all sentient beings, and that's, we can start counting again. It's 86 and 400 seconds every day. 365 days in a year, 30 years in a Tzu path. Well, that's a lot of good thoughts. So that's why 无余修, 无间修, 常识修, 尊重修. Why is it so important? Non-stop, long time, and for lifetime and lifetimes, and lossless, because every of our thoughts is good. One good thought is yes, one good thought, yes. One bad thought, -1. And so on and so forth. We hope it's lossless, and then non-stop, long time, at each of the time respectful, and the number will add up. Now, that's for the sake of comparison. Imagine we are just normal, average, ordinary people that look at such advertisements and then live our days hoping for, say, well-being of our families, have good career, earn good money, and then enjoy, go for tour in the world. That's become we all have that kind of dreams, enjoyable life. So let's count again. Be careful for our family, yes. Maybe. I hope we don't quarrel with our family members. If we do, then it's bad. It's not even 4 people. I hope we have good opportunity for our children. If not, it's not even 4 people. So yeah, maybe, okay, let's add it up. Let's add it. Okay, so we have 4. At work, yes. Maybe not. If you're not friendly to our work buddies, if you're not caring for our well-being of employees, if we are only earning money for our work, then and then creating bad opportunities of people, then they'll become a -10. That's bad. And then of course we won't have members to interact with, and of course we won't be going on phone visits, and there'll be 熏法香 and 读书会, and of course, oh yes, of course we have good community of friends. We go out to play, we go out for fun. Yes, 250 people on that and on Facebook. Yes, we have. That's the number of communities we have. Good ones, I hope. And then of course we won't go for camps. Oh yes, or maybe we'll go for camps. But no, the participants were happy, but we didn't have good affinities of all our brothers and sisters, because so I'm gonna say, why do you do this? And no, if our sensor is not good with our brothers and sisters, then there's the 1,000 - 500. That pity. We don't have only 500, and then we don't keep 10%. Of course, we don't have this, and then we are not this, so of course minus off, and we're not doing 环保, and then there's a -7.6 billion, because every time we waste our food, waste our resources, and that's adding burden to our Mother Earth. That's bad. And then you're not vegetarian even. There's -56 billion, and it's every day, every meal. I don't know how to count this, but and it's lifetime after time. If we are continuing in this cycle of, this karmic cycle, and always ignorant to the truth, and still arrogant to change, and that's bad. And we will always be in this cycle. So, what if, say, we care for ourselves, the 2 small vehicles, we meditate every day. One master says 化成, because at the best, he at least brings us back to 0. Because while we cut ourselves from the world, we don't create all the bad affinities, not that we are back to zero. But which do we want? Is it one with 15 zeros behind and counting versus 0 with -1 and counting? Which one do we want? It's a huge difference we're talking about here. And it's very, very obvious. So, and the best is, Master tells us, give without asking anything for return. In fact, we don't even think about any return. And the powerful thing is just do it. Just do it. And when we are all on this path together, just doing it, the number will just keep counting. And then of course, we don't really care for the numbers. We are not counting the numbers and thinking that, oh, there's so many blessings we have. We don't do that. We just do it, right? And the only hope we have is mind purified, society be harmonious, the world be free from disasters. This is all we hope for. So really, Tzu Chi is a really blessed field of cultivation for everybody because of the chance to meet in this place together as brothers and sisters. We got so many chances to create the blessings for everyone, not for ourselves, and cultivate our wisdom for everybody as well. Together, we help each other on this path. So it's a good field. If not for this chance, we will be minus. Okay, yeah. So so really, let's be very faithful that the path Master is bringing us on is really the path towards Buddhahood. It's offering to all the countless Buddhas, past, present, future, that we're going to meet every day. Is it difficult? I don't know. Let's do it. Buddha starts the heart. That's the mission. That's our mission. Thank you. This is my sharing. I think I'm quite fast. This is only okay. Yes, because I want to leave half an hour for everyone to share. So this is my sharing. Thank you so much. Let's leave for everyone. Thank you.
I'm from Hualien. My name is Joyce Ng. Happy morning to all the brothers and sisters in the global. So I'm very blessed to receive my commissioning from Master Chen Yan. She told me that to work diligently and say "Kan'en" to me. I was very glad to listen to her soft voice. And I was very joyful to come to Hualien. First thing, I received a lot of blessing because of my extended stay, another 3 days in Hualien. I managed to go for my medical heart check. One of the doctors told me I got blockage in my heart. So I will go after this Dharma talk. I hope no surgery is needed. Temporarily, I have medicine to take to balance my heartbeat, or else my heart will go haywire. So this is the sharing of the dog as shown in the video. She strengthened me, or else I don't have the guts to switch on the Da-Ai TV every morning to watch. So I'm very blessed to have my pet dog. So this is what my dog loves to see Master Chen Yan. Yes, you see?
The people can, others can see.
I hope the others see. Okay. She will just, I didn't know, I just see, she just jumped onto the small, her favorite chair. She didn't move at all. And she just listened, and then I called her name a few times, she won't respond. Now only she responded. Then she turned back again and watched. Then she blinked at me. And, oh, don't disturb, don't disturb. So it's a short video. Excellent. And I'm receiving all these. Once I listen to Dharma, I don't even dare to kill ants. Normally I go shopping every month or buy one pesticide and shoot all the ants. Now I dare not. I'm very mindful now. Oh. Thank you very much for listening.
and sisters. On what I want to share is on 15 November, I was certified as a commissioner. Then I got the chance to meet Master face to face for a short moment, and I feel very blessed. And I was given the power, 明信, 幸福的幸. Then yesterday I was in Jing. Then I fell sick. So brothers and sisters take care of me. I can feel the power of love is so strong. I really feel sinful. Then cảm ơn everybody. Then I have to give back the sinful to everyone from this moment. Okay. Yesterday when I went to hospital, I experienced one thing that I didn't experience in my life before. That one is the dripping, like a IV dripping, like master has. Then I can feel the pain in as how to say. I can feel the pain as a master experience, but master didn't show it out. Her view is so strong. I think I have to learn from this.
Good morning, brothers and sisters around the globe. I'm Tammy from Malaysia, Puchong. I'm also feel very blessed to be certified in Hualien by Master Cheng Yen. I really can't imagine that I'm really here. Actually, I wish to have this certification since 3 years ago when I started to join City. Okay. I'm here. Okay. Master gave me the Dharma name as Ming Yu, means 快乐, means happiness. Yeah, I'm really happy to walk this Bodhisattva path. And of course, it is tough, but I believe with a Dharma in our heart, and we diligently learn the Dharma, and we enter the Dharma into our heart, and we apply it in our daily life, nothing is impossible. And I'm here to make a vow to master the Lotus Sutra, which is the king of the Sutra, and to help master to achieve the mission to spread the Dharma. The day a few days ago at night when I discussed with Sister Jing, then she reminded me, did you ever heard before last time during live Dharma talk, Master Cheng mentioned, it is very easy to move one mountain from here to another mountain. And it's very easy to kick one galaxy to another side. Okay, but if to spread Dharma, to encourage people to learn Dharma, it is very, very tough. So when I first joined City in 2015, I can feel why Master Cheng urged all her disciples to learn Buddha Dharma. So I'm really glad to be part of City member and to walk this path. Okay. Here now we have this Sister Hui Lan. She is an ex-nurse and she is also from Puchong, Malaysia, and she also our role model, great role model, because she's very, very diligent in all areas of also a team member in all areas of City mission.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Amitofo. I'm Hui Lan. I'm from Puchong, Selangor. Okay, I'm very blessed, to get this commission to become we call it certified commissioner from our Master Jing. These days I've been waiting for the last 3 years. Finally, Finally, I achieved my mission and all that. I'm so glad that, all this while I'm with our Suchi, I learned so much from all the activities and all that. Then I really worked towards it to achieve what I wanted to do. Because I'm a retired nurse, so I have all the time to sort of, whenever people need me, I go out, especially Pima, because I'm an ex-nurse. So I was able to, help. And then during I'm in charge actually, Zhang of the recycle center. So during the recycle day, normally, if I have the time, monthly actually, I check everybody's blood pressure, and I give a little, we call it small talks on like basic nursing, hand washing and all that. So now I'm already been commissioned. So I'll still continue towards this Buddha path. So I'm so glad everybody. Thank you.
感恩to our sister Chinsei, sister Tammy, sister Hui Lan. See strong Puchong team. Sister joins with her dog story. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm very blessed also to join this camp as a volunteer. So happy to see all of them commissioned. It's as though I'm commissioned again for the second time. Okay. It's a very fruitful trip because during this trip we also get to know many new family members. From this trip alone, there are like 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5. I think 4 or 5 from other places who wish to sign up, including from Lesotho. They say they are waiting for us. I see the affinity is such. We are also waiting for them. Then we have yesterday a sister. I think someone said she's the first seat in US. Sister from San Jose. Annie Liu, I think. Yes, she also wished to join us. First, Sister Chiu Liang from Endau, Johor. It will be the second point in Johor with her joining. Earlier on, we already have Ipian. Okay, and there's one East Coast. I can't remember the center name, but I know the sister. Okay, so there are more people are getting more interested because they understand how much Master wish this. Actually, it's more for us, for our growth in wisdom life, so we can create deeper karmic affinity with Dharma affinity. So we hope that everyone, we are very blessed here because each of us, not only we can benefit ourselves, we also can go out and benefit others. So in fact, every one of us here, we have the power to go and encourage and benefit people next to us to have this wisdom life. Not only cultivating blessing, which I think Tzu Chi people, they are very good at, we also have opportunity to cultivate wisdom as well. Master will be very unseen. I think feel at peace if she knows that all the teachers, all the disciples they're so hunger for her Dharma. It will encourage her to spread to speak daily. It's not easy. We look at Master life, we can see that actually it's really challenging for a normal person. I don't think without anyone, I mean people at that age can really sustain that, but for Master, because of her concern for her disciple wisdom, that's why she keep doing it. So what's the best gift we can give to ourselves? In fact, actually it's a gift to ourselves for our wisdom life. It's by attending this morning Dharma talk. If we can't, at least weekend we have this. We are very blessed because we have our Hualien team doing it for us. We look at their schedule, it's very tight. In fact, now I only understand, I also wonder how they could squeeze in their time to prepare all these things. So we're so very grateful to our Hualien team, Brother Joe Huang, Brother Yo Ping, Sister Debbie, all of them. Actually, they're so busy. We can see that most of the time they are outside. I don't know, maybe they cut their sleeping hours to prepare all this for us. So we are also very, very grateful. And of course, to all the listeners, without all of you, this platform wouldn't be around. So we are very grateful to you. Any feedback, we welcome it. Any feedback, be it for the 7 o'clock session or for our daily life wisdom life caption, or anything you all wish to have for English Dharma, please let us know. We will think of something, because ultimately this platform is to benefit all of us. So please give your feedback. We welcome feedback and also questions.
Really very happy to see everyone commissioned. I'm also commissioned this year, January. Really, the feeling is amazing because getting commissioned is like But because for me, I've been teaching, so I've been always been working in Tzu and thinking that I really want to do a lot of stuff. But then, sometimes I find that, for example, I need to go and when I want to help in Kongzu, and they will say that you need to commission. Oh, okay. And for example, when I want to go and Fuling, the Sacramento, when they really finally going to cremate. When it's finally going to be cremated, there'll be a ceremony, and then we also have brothers to help to push the yes, and and the one also need to be commissioned. And it's like, I want to quickly be commissioned. So it's a lot of strength, and then they'll finally get an entry ticket to do a lot of good work. So congratulations. Really, finally we can do a lot of things with the uniform, and really we're so blessed to have this chance to work with everyone. But we still have a bit of time, so maybe let me share a little on the sharings that we heard 2 days ago at night when our Heizhenju Pusa from Africa, our brothers and sisters from Africa came back to a boat to share, which I think also never heard before. Maybe haven't. So there was this sister from Mozambique. Her life story was very, very interesting. Well, not in a way that is actually quite sad. She had 2 sons. Her elder son and second son both passed away on the same month, same date. Yes, and so so she was very she was very tormented, and then in the society is when they meet such situation, they will go to the witches, to find what's happening. And then one of these witch, you can witch, okay, witch, told her that because her parents were also witches, and so it must be because her parents were witches, and her parents gave her sons the bad spells, and so that's why both her sons died on the same date. This is what the witches told her. And so for the next 6 years, she didn't go back to find her parents, and then because her sons were passed away in April, so every year at April, she will shut all her windows up and then shut herself in the door, scared that anything unwholesome will come to her. This is what is in that society. This is what they face, the kind of mindsets they have, and so she suffered a lot because of all this. But because of some affinity, somehow, some of her friends were our brothers and sisters in Tzu, so went to find her and then invite her to come out to become a volunteer. And then she said that she suddenly realized what it feels to be loved. And then because all our brothers and sisters treat her like just a family, and then they're all so joyous, and you can really feel from their faces and singing and everything. I'm really amazed by their singing. It's amazing how it's possible. It's all the harmonics, and it's just amazing. How is it possible? But they just does it, and then the joyous feelings make her feel being loved again, and then her also giving love to others. She says she finally learns to love others again, and because of this, she also learned that 行善行孝不能等, that we must do good deeds and also be filial to our parents. And so she finally, after that 6 years of not meeting her parents, she went back to meet the parents, and then everything is just getting better and better. And then she actually had 5 more children, and all are very healthy up to now. So it's really good. So really, we see how faith, good teachings is important to lead, to help to transform the mindsets of people. If it was the witches kind of teachings, then it just caused more suffering to people. But Master's teaching teaches us to let go because of the affinities from the past. And so now we meet this, it's okay, we give blessings. to our children. And she shared another story, I think that's from the Sutra, that there was this young boy that was very kind, selling the salping. And then he was very, very kind, always helping others, and then donating his only savings to people. And all the people around him says that, wow, he's a very good man. He must have a good life in the future, so on and so forth. But one day, suddenly, this boy had an illness. He I forgot the detail. Something like had an illness and then fell into a pit, broke his leg, and the pit was full of the dungs.
Oh.
Yeah, and then passed away. And so suddenly, and then all the villagers seeing this was very amazed, and why he was such a good man. Why does he still have such bad consequences in his life? And so they were gossiping and thinking that, even such a person so good still made such good life, made such bad consequences. They had doubt in doing good, and things like that. And so this boy, he actually went to the heaven. So he sent So in heaven, he spoke to one of the masters that please help to tell all the villagers that actually I'm good. I'm in good places now, and share with them that actually I knew my past life I've been doing bad things, and so actually the consequences I'm supposed to meet was in one lifetime I'm supposed to be very ill. And for one lifetime, I'm supposed to be disabled, and for another lifetime, I'm supposed to be just an insect in a dung pit for don't know how many lifetimes. But I actually got a chance to, in this lifetime, in this short moment, finish all these karmas and then finish it in that 1 split seconds, and then now I'm in heaven. So, and all of this is because of the good deeds I've been doing all this while. So he asked the masters to please tell the villagers, please don't have doubt in doing good. Karma is there, it's true. And so to dispel everyone's worries, doing good, to make good, bad consequences, this just don't work. So to make everyone have the faith. So of course, this is just a sutra story. But now, when shared from this sister from Mozambique, you can really see how such story and teachings really can help, because for their daily life, they really have suffered much, and all the suffering they've been meeting in their everyday, they need something, a faith, to tell them that it is okay, that in fact it's okay. It's the greater suffering that make better. Because of all the good deeds that they are now doing. Of course, they also feel the joy already in their heart. And knowing the faith, having the faith that doing such good things will really bring them good future, which definitely there is. It will. The affinity is there, and we can see how it will work. And so such teaching really can see how it will help. And when I hear the sister sharing that the 带领师姐 that have been living in the Mozambique, all the volunteers over there, she shared that, actually our brothers and sisters over there, they don't really know how to smile. You can see that smile. When they're sharing, they keep saying that we are so joyful, so good, very happy, very happy. But when they are saying very happy, they're saying that I'm very happy, I'm very happy, I'm very happy. It's very weird. The face is not smiling, but he's saying I'm very happy. So one Stalin Suje asked them, why? As in, you say you're so happy, but I don't see in your face smiling. Your expression doesn't show it. And they say that actually because for the past don't know how many years in their life, they haven't been smiling. So they forgot how to smile. Yeah, so they're back here learning how to smile. And to us, it's just, you see? So it is the kind of life that they have, the kind of affinities they have back there. But because of Tzu Chi, they are now back learning how to smile. Something that we thought is we take for granted, but for them, it's just it's an amazing ability that they got the chance again. And so, seeing such true life stories in front of us, speaking Portuguese, which need to be translated twice for us to understand. Yet, it's an amazing life standing in front of us, true, and they are working their life so vibrantly as it is. And we are here so blessed in our life. How can we make more of such blessed life around us? And this is what I learned from her, how we could really meet all sufferings and thinking that it's okay. No worry, it's just affinities. And then we can always go forward, creating more good affinities for more people, and then have a smile on our face, because that's just blessed. We are blessed to be able to smile. When we smile, we bring other smiles. That's just good stuff that we can do.
We have this opportunity in the morning, during the morning session, Dharma session, because there's no live stream. The English group can go up to another session with Master Tersu. There's this small group when we join with the South Africa team. Then we understand how they learn. We also actually quite curious, how do they learn Dharma? How could it penetrate into them so deeply? Actually, they are very simple. It could be like just a phrase of aphorism, or just like 5 minutes clipping of wisdom at dawn. Very short one, they'll find a simple one. Then with that 5 minutes, they will share and talk for 2 hours. Very simple. Just that, but it will go very deeply into their heart. Unlike, I don't know, maybe we are sometimes, are we too blessed? We have so much abundance of resources. A lot of videos we're listening, watching daily, but sometimes maybe we watch 10 hours, but maybe may not even one concept can strike us so deeply. But to the African volunteers, just like selfless giving, immediately it will go straight into them. Then they learn when they give to others, they must be selfless. Then they keep sharing on this selflessness, and it really go into them. They were so joyful, so simple concept. To us, we may take it for granted, but to them, imagine they're so. Probably they're like what Brother Yoping said. They've gone through suffering. Now they suddenly see the light. Immediately they have seen it. Their heart must be very pure. Think like very close to Buddha nature. That's why we could sense that when they share it with such deepness in the gratefulness. We can feel it. It really, even by the actions, the song touches so deeply. So we can imagine why Master could feel so close to them. We also feel like, this group of people. Maybe with them we could feel it also. Their story really, not one, that the one Brother Yoking shares is just one of them. Imagine each of them have such powerful story. They went through like almost like hell to us. Maybe we may not be able to survive if we are in their shoes, but yet now they can transform immediately once they have the teaching. Just a drop of this, they are like immediately it will grow into a big tree. That is their power. They could, their life. Sutra is their life. They make it into life. For us, maybe we still put like family priority. Maybe the office second part. They have time a bit. I'll try to do Sutra, but to them immediately they will. Sutra is really into them. They will split their house into like this part is to do Sutra and ask people to come to their house and do all those sharing. To that extent, to us, maybe house is still quite private. Want to do, we go to center and do it. So that's what. There's so much we learn from from these African volunteers. Okay, that is my sharing.